Right, so today is not a good day. I treated the Focus to some lovely, nice coilovers, and now she broke down. So what's happened is, we went to Tweeks Cars and Coffee, got pulled up, and then I thought, alright, get the bonnet open for everyone to see obviously the engine bay and the work that's gone into it. And I noticed all my coolant was gone. So I was like, oh right, that's not good. So what's happened is I've managed to get it home. I got pushed out of Tweeks by a couple of my mates.
Get this on the YouTube channel! Hashtag BD Performance!
Madison. Everyone was laughing. It was quite funny actually, but I'll talk to you what the problem is. I had to get towed back by the AA, so big shout out to the AA for sorting that. The guy who did it was sound as fuck and got me back here safe and sound. So I'll just talk to you what's happened basically. So coming down here, basically this big boost pipe here is leaning against the coolant pipe down there, and over time, because I did notice coolant was leaking out of here, the level was going down, and I couldn't figure out why, but now I think it's because of this. That pipe, when it's been boosting, has been expanding and doing whatever it does and pushing against the coolant hose, and where the coolant hose connects onto the radiator, it snapped that plastic a bit, well, cracked it, and now it's pissed out. So what we're going to do in this video, I apologise for holding the camera again. I weren't expecting to be videoing this today, so I didn't charge my gimbal. But what we're going to do today in this video is basically get the new radiator onto the car. So I got my missus to go to BD Performance to get me an RS upgraded radiator. So we're going to go ahead now, fix that, and try and sort out the boost pipe so it's not rubbing against it, because I don't want the same happen again in the future. So yeah, we'll get into this, boys. So this is the new radiator. Personally, I would have liked to go up to the aluminium one, because obviously it's a stronger, more durable radiator, but I've got family and family friends want to use the car for their child's proms, so I'm just going to get it done as quick as I can. And this is an RS, it says on here, it's an RS equivalent OE radiator. Yeah, it's got my old, that's not even this car, that's my old Focus, but obviously that's still on the system, doesn't really matter. So yeah, we paid £250 for this. To be honest, not too bad. I needed it, they had it in stock, so I got it straight away. So what we're going to do is we're going to start stripping down the front end of the car. I'm going to take the bumper off. I'm going to do it properly because I need to sort that boost pipe out. So I'm going to take everything off the front, and then I need to get, obviously I think the radiator's in between the aircon rad and the intercooler, or it might be at the back, I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and start stripping shit. So shout out to BD for having this in stock and getting it to me quick time. So we'll go ahead now and start stripping this shit. I'm not going to be able to video everything I do to the car. Obviously I've got one hand and I'm trying to hold the phone and do the job, but obviously we're going to be taking off these bits here, which I've already taken off. Headlights will come out, this thing's going to come off. I need to get underneath because there's going to be a few screws under there, but I might be able to get them without jacking the car, hopefully. And I can see the big boost pipe down there, so I might be able to adjust it from like when this bumper's off. I might be able to get to it, or I might have to bring the slam panel forward as well, maybe. I'm not sure, I've never taken this off, so I couldn't really tell you exactly how to do it, but obviously as I go through I'll learn and I will explain, so carry on. Well, straight away I've took the headlights out and I've noticed straight away this big boost pipe is rubbing against this piece here, so that is not good, because obviously if this is expanding it's eventually going to rip through. So I don't know how I'm going to sort this out. Obviously when I dig further into it I'll figure that out, but you can clearly see that's rubbing against there. And then the bottom bottom of it is rubbing against the coolant hose, so yeah, we'll just strip further and then just check the bottom of the radiator, obviously, see what's going on. Alright, so front bumper's off. I haven't got a jack to jack the car up, so I don't know if that would make it easier for me. I could probably just drop all the radiator and that down. That would probably be a lot easier. I've got to get that undercover off. Let's have a look under here. Don't know whether to just move all this fucking front end forward, because I can't be bothered jacking it up. So we'll just go ahead now. I think I'm going to take all this off. I know it's a lot more work than jacking it up, but trying to jack this car up is a big nightmare. Actually, it might be alright now I haven't got the front bumper on. So maybe we could do that. Yeah, I'll get a jack under there and see if I can get it under there with the bumper off. Whew, right, so I've now stripped down the front end. I can actually get to the radiator, so I'll just show you what I've done. I haven't jacked the car up. I've just stripped everything off. The intercooler's out, oil cooler's sitting on the floor. But now I can get to the radiator nice and easy from the top here. So obviously I'm going to have to swap the fan over onto the new one. But yeah, pretty much there. With getting it out, it ain't too bad. I've unbolted all this because I was going to take this front panel off, but to be honest, I don't think I need to now, because I can just slide it up from the bottom, from the top here. So while I'm here, I'm just going to change clips, because these clips are looking very rough, if I can find any in the garage. And then once I've got this radiator out, I'll show you where the damage is. So the hardest bit of this is going to be remembering. Remembering where everything. That's so funny. Is remember where everything goes, because obviously I've taken a lot off here. So we got front bumper off, top bit where the lock mechanism goes, and the intercooler's there. This pipe's been rubbing quite a bit. So if you look down here, that's where it's been rubbing there. It's chopping through it. So that could be a boost leak soon. So I could do with a new pipe eventually, but it hasn't gone through yet. Until then, we can get. Right, so I've got the radiator out. The radiator is broke, but this pipe's not looking the best. Someone's been rubbing on it. There's no coolant coming out of it though, so I do need to change this eventually. I'm not going to do it right now, because I obviously haven't got one of them pipes. I don't think it's leaking out of that. It's definitely leaking out of this though. So if you come here, there's the crack there, across there, so that's where I would split. So I'm gonna have to get the fan and that off that unit and stick it onto this one. So slowly I'm gonna put this thing back together. Missus is gonna go and get some coolant for when I'm done. Hopefully all my pipes fit, because I got all aftermarket pipes, so maybe, I don't know, if someone else said that it could be different pipes, but we'll soon see when I try and put it back together. Right, so to get the radiator, the fan off the radiator, it's literally just this at the bottom. There's like, you push this lever in, it's one on each side, and then just slide it up. It's as easy as that. So just gonna find out which way this goes and then mount that to that, and that'll be ready to go back into the car. Right, so we got the new radiator in. Before I put all the pipes, everything back on, I'm gonna fill it up and run it up, make sure there's no leaks, and then I'm gonna put everything back together if we're all good. Obviously we need to bleed the system, but hopefully everything's good, should be, for the price and time I've spent in Abs. She's been a good girl, she's bought the coolant, she's a good egg. Jacob's come for the helping hand. Right, so everything's good, checked for leaks, no leaks. Car's been run up with the cap off. Obviously it's on now, but I ain't gonna take it off because it's fucking hot. But I ran it with the cap off and the heater's on full blast, and just kept an eye on it, topped it up when it needed, and then just made sure every coolant hose gets hot. So even the back one's there. Once every single one's hot, you know that it's circulating the whole engine, and then I'm content. It's been running for a while, temperature gauge was fine, so I kept an eye on that. So yeah, got all the boys here. Look, we got Got Meathead. I got Skinny Back. I got Chunky Monkey. They're all here to help.
You look like a boy, do I?
What? You do, yeah. So we're just going to go ahead now and get everything else back on this car because I'm happy that it's good. So guys, the radiator is now fixed, car's back together. I've got absolute 3rd-degree burns on the back of my neck, but the car... What are you doing?
Run away from the wasp.
Little pussy. Yeah, car's back together, so even though she was naughty today and broke down, she's fixed. So thank you to Jacob. Dylan didn't do anything, he just sat there and looked pretty. Thank you to Abby for paying for some of the radiator. Big thank you to Levi for borrowing me the money to pay for the radiator. We'll be paying him back, I'm not a cheapskate. Abby got me the coolant because she loves me. Didn't you?
Yeah, someone else did.
Horrible. Right, yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.
In a bit.